Hi, thank you for joining me for this reading. I'm Angie and I'm from Messages from Above, and this is a reading for the Lionsgate portal, which we are in the middle of at the moment, but it does do or have its peak on August the 8th, which is Tuesday, and that's tomorrow. So this reading is letting us get some information with regards to that. Now, the Lionsgate portal actually activates our solar plexus chakra as well as our heart chakra. Now, I'm going to read a little bit about each of these chakras before we continue with the reading. Now, as you can see with the solar plexus chakra, it's very reminiscent of the sun, which is we're in the month or the zodiac sign of Leo, which is ruled by the sun. So this is very reminiscent of that. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? It's very intuitive that it is coming up as an activation with this Lionsgate portal. Okay, so with this solar plexus chakra, it is truly the sun center of our being. It is the energetic home base of our self-esteem, willpower, and individuality. When we speak about standing in our power, we speak of feeling centered, strong, and resilient within the core of our solar plexus. This card is a call to ignite your inner fire, to breathe into the depths of your belly and to move with more strength, courage, and confidence in the direction of your goals. Use your intellect and gut instincts to plan a path to achieve all that you desire. Harvest the power of your will to fuel your ambition until you reach fulfillment of your goals. Become aware of your personal power and your ability to choose the direction of your life. Imagine the light of the sun shining its energy through your individual movements in the world. There is no need to be boisterous, but equally now is not the time to hold yourself back. Shrinking serves no one. Be proud of who you are and feel confident to express your individuality in full form. It is time now to allow the expansion and expression of your true self. Shining self-esteem will empower others to ignite their flame also. Now is the time to move in the direction to be and achieve all that you can. Okay, and with the heart chakra, let's go and have a look. So the message for this card is: research shows us that the electromagnetic field of the heart is many times greater than that of our rational thinking brain. Our heart has intelligence and wisdom that sees well beyond the surface of life to the energetic essence in all moments. When we open our hearts, we feel expansive and infinite, like a vast open sky. This card encourages a space of openness and free-flowing love. When we keep ourselves stuck in hurt, blame, or resentment, our heart center closes, shutting us off from our true nature and connection with life. As we allow ourselves to forgive, to accept, and to have compassion for others and ourselves, it is like removing logs from a river and re-engaging with the greater flow of life. It is time to openly give and receive love. Let this great power center of your heart heal wounds and build bridges of genuine connection in all areas of your life. There is no place that love cannot be of deep service. Like a spring breeze through the trees, your heart has the capacity to see and move beyond all apparent obstacles with grace and ease. Just as your heart keeps blood moving through your body, your heart chakra keeps love moving through the channels of your life. It is time now to awaken the power of your heart chakra. This card encourages generosity, giving and sharing. It encourages you to also welcome these things into your life with open arms and a welcoming heart. Okay, we'll now have another card. So this is in relation to the solar plexus, to see in a particular area that this Lionsgate portal may be activating the most. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so personal boundaries. So this is about choice, assertiveness, empowerment and authenticity. So with this Lionsgate portal, it may be for some people that their assertiveness needs to be in regards to personal boundaries. They need to be able to put up these personal boundaries so that people don't overstep, that they're not taken advantage of. This is also about having empowerment, so empowering yourself to be able to put those personal boundaries in place, and understanding that you also should not overstep other people's personal boundaries. Again, it's about standing in your truth, standing in your authenticity, being who you came here to be. It's about choosing what is right for you, choosing what you want for your future, choosing what you need to be the person that you want to be or you need to be. Okay, so let's have a quick scan of what it says. Okay, there are times to be open and flexible, and there are times to stand your ground and assert your power. Now is a good time to take notice of your boundaries, to speak up if you need to, and to stand strong in who you are without the need to over-control your situation or other people. Choose to be clear about what is right for you. Be willing to communicate your truth, even if that means saying no to something or someone that you normally say yes to. If saying no is difficult for you, stop to understand why this is. Who are you trying to please? If it helps, think of no as saying yes to an aspect of yourself that truly needs to be honoured. This card also encourages you to look at the balance of control in your life. Who is holding the reins in different situations and why? Do you find yourself being controlled by other people's energy and agendas? Or perhaps sometimes you are the one who pushes boundaries, feeling the need to be in control of others. It is time to be aware of other people's boundaries and to consider what you may be trying to get from them that you should be giving to yourself. Direct your energy towards feeling strong and confident in yourself. Take responsibility for your own energy rather than projecting your needs onto those around you. By communicating truthfully what is right for you and encouraging others to do the same, you'll bring a new sense of depth and integrity to your relationships. Within the centered boundaries of your true self, you radiate with self-confidence. From this place of genuine empowerment, you will feel content and happy just by being you. Okay, and let's have a similar card, a reading card message from the heart chakra. What will be the most aspect that's activated with this Lionsgate portal? Okay, we have compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance and gentleness. So this is about caring for yourself, having the self-care, having empathy for yourself, acceptance of yourself, being gentle with yourself, and having compassion for yourself. That's the first message. The second message is having all those traits, those emotions for everyone else as well. Obviously we do need to take care of ourselves first, and we need to fill our own cup first before we can have empathy, gentleness and compassion for other people. This is so the heart chakra being activated for this is to make sure that we do have compassion for everyone and have empathy for everyone, even if we don't necessarily agree agree with the way they are living their lives or the decisions they are making. Perhaps that's the lessons that they need to learn, and it's about having acceptance that we are all different and that we all came here with different soul missions, different souls lessons that we needed to learn, and we need to be aware of that. We need to pay more attention to what our own soul path is and not be worrying about how others are leading theirs, but just have caring for them and be there at offering support, love and compassion for the choices that they make. Okay, I'm going to see. Okay, so the Latin word for compassion literally means co-suffering. This card is not an invitation to suffer, but rather to allow yourself and others to rise up beyond sufferings through the light of genuine empathy and understanding. The call to compassion is a call to accept people and situations for who they are and where they are at. As we let go of judgment and the need to fix a situation or to label things as good or bad, we begin to realise that every situation carries with it a gift, and that we each have unique lessons to learn. By judging or focusing on each other's faults, we contribute to keeping each other stuck in those places. Often our lack of acceptance of other people stems from a deeper judgment of ourselves. As we learn to see and treat each other in our highest light, we help open the passage for each to find his or her way up into the sun. So before you judge someone for their shortcomings or mistakes, take a moment to genuinely feel what it's like to stand in their shoes. Experience the world as they might and allow yourself to drop into a space of compassion. See them rising up and shining in full glory. See yourself in this same way. Yes, it is also time to have compassion with yourself. Treat yourself with the same love and acceptance that you would share with someone that you deeply care about. Talk to yourself in a loving way. Encourage yourself. Look for the positives in your life. Remember that you are human and you are learning, growing and evolving each day. So love your humanness and support each rising step on this journey with compassion. Honour yourself and others with the flower of compassion. Okay, so let's have another card message, please, which goes with this reading for the Lionsgate portal. What is the message that goes with this reading, please? Can I have another message that goes with this reading, please? Another card message, please. Okay. Goddess Sulis clarity. I am a visionary. Okay, I am going to see what that message is. Let's have a look. And I love how it is showing someone there. Looks like sunlight in the background. So let's have a look. Goddess Sulis. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding it. Okay. Here we go. So I am a visionary, and the flow words are hope, see and act. Goddess Sulis comes forward to guide you to victory. Her name is linked to the old Irish word for eye or seeing, and she is here to support your intuitive sight, vision and dreams. Goddess Sulis implores you to stay focused and be clear about what you're trying to achieve. You are a warrior of peace. This card indicates that you've effectively resolved a challenging situation. Your capacity to see both sides and act decisively results in a diplomatic resolution and a triumphant outcome. As your celestial companion, Sulis will lift you ever higher so you can take in your heroic adventure as it gracefully unfolds. Seeing your dreams in vivid detail can help make them a reality. You may wish to capture a dream in full colour through painting, sketching or collage. Feel the thrill of your vision come to life. See your goals and manifest them through determination and action. Premeditated strategy, unwavering faith and sheer willpower will pay off. So Goddess Sulis is also known as Minerva Victrix. Victrix is a Celtic word meaning victorious. This identifies Sulis Minerva as a courageous warrior, leader and strategist. In this aspect she is linked to Athena, the Greek goddess of war, who wears her battle scars with pride and always has her eye on the prize. As in ancient times, Athena and Minerva Victrix continue to lead people from war so as wisdom and peace can prevail. Invite their clear insight, resolve and accomplishment into your sphere of influence. And with the Lionsgate portal, it's about having the courage also to say what it is that you want. Say what it is, what you wish to manifest. So embrace the courage of Goddess Sulis as you go through the Lionsgate portal. Okay. Can we have final message, please, that goes with this reading? Final message, please. Whoops, excuse me. Final message, please. What is it that we need to hear? Wow, so many cards are flipping over, but it's just too many. So we'll just need to carry on until the right one shows itself. Can we have messages, please, that go with this reading for the Lionsgate portal? Okay, we'll take those. Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you, and fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Okay, so with this double mission, this is saying that you came into this incarnation with a double mission. which was A, for your soul's growth, and also to help the ascension, the raising of the frequency of planet Earth. So this is saying that you, by being you and being your authentic self, you actually then serve the whole world. Because by being your authentic self, you are putting out into the world a positive vibration, a positive frequency, which in turn helps other people to be their authentic self and helps raise their vibration. So it's like we are all one. We all then are working together to achieve the ascension of humanity and the ascension of Mother Earth. Okay, I will just scan the book and see if there's anything else that I can add to that I haven't already said. Just let me have a look. Yeah, you're being reminded your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. You don't need to have a great big plan. All you need to do is work out what lights you up and brings you joy, and to keep doing that. And when you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. Okay, and fall into my arms. Okay, so surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Okay, so with that we are, with the holding the opposites, that is just confirming that we live in a world that's dualistic, that we have good, bad, right, wrong. And this is saying that we need to remember that there are extremes of life, but it's coming to that point in the centre where there's unity. It's also saying to surrender that you are being held, that you are being supported by Mother Earth, by the universe, Source, God, whatever name you wish to attach to that higher being, but to know that you are supported and loved, and just surrender and trust in that. Okay, let's go and see what else it says. So, okay, so the Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded, and when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. So the activation for this is place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. And we actually have that on the heart chakra. So that's very poignant that card is there. So the activation is, I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. Okay, so that was the reading for the Lionsgate portal. Now remember that these messages are general messages, and so they may or may not resonate, and that's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that reading, and until next time, thank you for listening.